I want to talk to you again about vision, but today use an eagle as an example of what I like to call the eagle principle. And what leadership takeaway lesson that we can learn from an eagle, from this one particular fact. And here's this fact, it's very interesting, that eagles use strong wind from the storm to lift them up above the stormy clouds where they fly in the calm blue skies. Interesting. It's, if you've ever flown an airplane, you could be taken off from the airport. It's all raining gray clouds, but as soon as you break through the clouds, all of a sudden it's blue sky. I remember when I first experienced that, I'm like, no way, man. I remember, reading about this, about an eagle, or watching a few different videos, whether it's on YouTube or etc., where I saw this. I'm like, now I got to experience that for myself, which was awesome. So what else about the eagle is this keeps the eagles above all the storms that are below them. It's interesting that you have this unique animal of an eagle that has enough strength and ability just to penetrate through the storm, through the clouds. It's understandable when the airplane does that. I mean, it's a big chunk of metal and all the people are hitting it, but it's a bird that's able to do that. So what is the leadership principle or the leadership lesson that we can take away from the eagle? And it's this: strong and successful leaders or individuals stand out from the rest of the crowd. Why? Because they are able to move beyond stormy and problematic clouds that arise in their personal life or arise in their business or organization. And no one is ever exempt from any problems that come into life. But here's the thing, or issues that arise. But why? Because this is part of our life. But here's the thing, but how you and I handle such circumstances will determine your and my ability whether we soar above the storm or not. The thing is this, the eagle understands that if it penetrates through the clouds, sure, it's going to be, rainy, windy and stuff like that. It may lose a feather here and there, but as soon as it penetrates through the stormy clouds, it's going to be soaring above the clouds where the storm is below it. And the eagles, already have enough and maybe knowledge, wisdom that's already embedded into their DNA that they'll be able to know, okay, the storm's already over, I can dive down. And same thing with you. If you want to be an individual who wants to be successful, influential, and as a role model, if I can put it this way, they need to understand you and I, we're not exempt from problems. We're not exempt from the stormy seasons that will come into our life. And the thing is, as I make this recording, it's currently 2020, and we all, experienced the pandemic that swept through the whole world, and all of us were affected in a different way. But what I personally believe, and I'm speaking through personal experience, that during this stormy season that swept literally every human being, actually I saw the greatest breakthrough and success in my life and in my business. That's interesting. And I also believe that there's going to be many, I can boldly say this, many millions of people throughout the whole world that during this time that, they either couldn't go to work, they were working remotely, whatever, they were working on ideas, they were perfecting certain maybe services, certain inventions they're working on, or whatever it is. And during this whole pandemic, they actually took advantage of that stormy season. And while things are already dying down and things are already, finishing up, they'll be able to actually they're going to be releasing that product, that service, that idea that will actually make them, some of these individuals millionaires, and even potential some individuals billionaires, or very successful, very influential. So as I wrap this up, my friend, I want to encourage you. Let us learn this valuable principle from the eagle that actually surges through the storm to fly above it and to watch the storm just pass away. Yeah, sure, the eagle has to break through it, that there's some effort in that. Likewise to you, whatever dream and goal you have, whatever ambition you have, whatever things that you wanted to pursue in your personal life, especially in the area of leadership, continue to pursue. Yes, there will be opposition. Yes, there's going to be setbacks. Yes, there's going to be critics. There's going to be people backstabbing you, maybe people leaving your business, your organization, your company, however it may be. But as long as you stay determined, this storm will be over. It cannot be always stormy. Some storms are longer, some storms are shorter, but at the end of it, if you endure and persevere, you'll come out on the top. And actually, there's many people that are looking for strong leaders like you, who knew that you endured through a specific storm of your life and you came out strong. All right, I hope this is beneficial. Until next time, my friend.